guys? It's Ghost Crew Inc. here, and this is another episode of Deep Thoughts. Now today I wanted to cover, as you can tell by the title, I want to cover something that is a touchy subject for most people and something that people don't really talk about a lot, but it is happening a lot, and that is suicide. Got a couple of statistics here to go over. It's not much. If you want to know any more, you can of course Google statistics and get more information on it. But I have here that it is the 10th leading cause of death in the U.S. You think of a top 10 list of the worst things, that's at number 10. Not knowing what's at number 1, but it also says that 44,965 people each year in the U.S. commit suicide. And I believe that was a statistic made in 2016, that year. Approximately 123 suicides per day. That's a lot of death in one day to think about. Families torn apart, people that just they can't take it anymore. They don't want to be here anymore. Another statistic from 2016, suicide by firearm accounted for little more than half of all suicides. The next most common method was suffocation. And as you can imagine, you guys, I'm not going to go into detail about that. Depression affects 20 to 25% of Americans ages 18 and up in a given year. Suicide in males is 4 times higher than among females. But females attempt suicide 3 times more often as males. Suicide is one of the things that I think about a lot because I lost someone last year to suicide, and it's true what they say, that it doesn't take the pain away, it passes it to someone else. But you can't tell someone who is suicidal, you can't tell them that. That's not what's on their mind. That's not what they're thinking about. They're thinking about ending their own pain because they don't want to be around anymore. They can't be around anymore. They don't feel like they want to be around. So I can understand where people come from, when they say that they hate when people say that. But if you or a loved one does suffer from depression or suicidal thoughts or anything like that, if you're not taking any medications, if you've had suicidal thoughts, or if you've ever attempted but never told anyone, that could be cutting yourself. I will leave the hotline number in the description of the video for those of you that this video might reach out to. But that number is 1-800-273-8255. And suicide is something that should never be joked around about. It should never be, made fun of. How would you feel if your father or your mother or brother or sister, aunt, uncle, anyone in your family committed suicide, and then someone made a joke to you? How would you feel? You'd feel like a pretty shitty person. But that's something that I hold close to me, and it's something that I think about a lot because I did lose someone to that method. And that on top of the loss of my father this year due to cirrhosis of the liver. But again, that's what Deep Thoughts is all about. That's what I want to bring to the table, stuff that people don't really talk a lot about on this platform, to kind of make people aware of some of those things, deep thoughts that people might have. But that's what I'm trying to reach out to people, and that's what I'm trying to do. As far as my subject today, suicide, I won't cover it too much more. I got the statistics out of the way, got the hotline number out of the way, and now I just want to express my feelings towards it. It's a terrible thing. I deal with depression, and everyone's had those kind of, oh, I wish I was never born, or wish I was never here. Everyone has those thoughts. I don't care what people tell you. There are people born with silver spoons in their mouths that still have those thoughts. They have all the money in the world, but they still have some of those thoughts deep, deep down. Depression is a very serious thing. Kind of going back to the last episode about family, some people, like I said, they're outcasted by their family, and that can lead to depressing thoughts, whether it be that they're different, or they chose a lifestyle that their parents didn't really like. Members of the LGBTQ community, the rates are very high for that group, and it's sad. I am in support fully of you guys. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you on today's episode. If you want me to cover more on that, I'll do a little bit more research and try to come up with some more things on that subject. But anyway guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also hit the bell icon to make sure you stay notified of any upcoming videos, games, blogs, random stuff that I put on here. That's it for me tonight guys. This is Ghost Crew Inc. once again for deep thoughts. Leave in the comments a deep thought that you have. I'll look up some stuff on it, and I'll cover my thoughts on it, and we'll get some deep thoughts rolling. Alright guys, have a good one.